Oh, hey, everybody! Welcome to my office. There is some liquid sunshine, also known as rain, coming down outside. Camp is really well. It was a hot day. It was a beautiful day. Everybody's hydrated. You got the email about all the things we're doing to take care of the campers in the heat. I wanted to take this chance to tell you the startup story of how Eden Village happened, because before Eden Village happened, there was no Eden Village. And I was telling a whole bunk of campers today the story, and I want to tell you. I had worked at and attended about 8 different Jewish summer camps and loved it. I had all different kinds of roles and really loved it. And every camp I went to, I made my own little camp within the camp. There was a specialness in this program, whatever I was doing, if I was a counselor or the wilderness guide. And I ended up going to graduate school at the Jewish Theological Seminary. I got a master's degree in Jewish education, and a couple months in, I was doing the dishes in tree pose on one foot, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, what's it going to be like to work at other camps? It's going to be so much work to try to change the culture of a place that's been around for so long. And that's when I said, wait a second, rather than try to change a pre-existing camp, start a new camp. And it felt like this huge, huge yes feeling that I still have. Right now, that yes feeling is in me, and it's in me when I talk to your campers every day. And a couple weeks later, found out, the stars started aligning, and found out that the Foundation for Jewish Camp and the Jim Joseph Foundation were asking for proposals they're giving out $1 million to start new Jewish specialty camps. I have an idea. My wife and I applied with a whole lot of help from a lot of friends. And the day after my wife and I, Vivian, got married, the very next day, we got the call that our dreams were being supported and funded. Meanwhile, we needed a camp to do it in. They couldn't all fit in our apartment. And the UJA Federation of New York said, we're going to do this with you. And they basically gave us this site for $1 a year and put in $2 million to fix it up for you and your family and your campers. And now here we are in our 10th summer with about 450 campers and 130 staff, and a second camp out in California that has 200 kids, and here we are. So I was telling the campers this story, and I thought, I want you to know the story. I also thought this might be a good time to share with you some of the electives, we call them chugim, that your campers have signed up for these last 5 days. There is Food Foragers, where the kids are going all around camp and learning about wild edibles. Climate Change Chugical. It's a musical about climate change that the kids are making up, and they're making up some profound songs. One kid wrote a song, I got the chills 4 times when I heard that song. They've been recording it in a recording studio here. Chef Tom is teaching, Master Chef Tom is teaching cooking classes. So it's Cooking with Tom. There's something called herbal selfies. Today, for example, they reflected on what they want to wash away. What in them? What story? What do they want to wash away in their lives? And then they actually made body scrubs. That's called herbal selfies. There's guitar. There's archery. There's garden glida. Glida is the Hebrew word for ice cream. And so they made today kale blueberry ice cream. I repeat, kale blueberry ice cream. There's whittling, there's sailing, there's puppet making, there's wizardry where they're making healing potions, and there's a challenge course. They had kids going up rock climbing blindfolded. There's magic happening here all the time. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Laila Tov, and thanks for sharing your angels with us. Bye.